Hi, this is Chris and Sue Rose from Moat House, as you can see. Father Nick and his team asked us a few days ago if we'd do a little film of Moat House's gardens to see how it all looks in mid-April, and that's what we're about to do. So what you're seeing here is the entrance and two lodges, one there and one there. That were built in 1850 something, the same time as the bridge, and there's the same time as the coach house, which you'll see in a minute. All that was built to give a better entrance to Moat House, and believe it or not, our gardener back in 100 years ago lived in these two little lodges, bedroom one side and living accommodation on the other side. I won't talk about the toilet arrangements. Now you're going to see a pair of feet walking across the bridge. Well, you see the whole lot of them actually. That's Adam, who is the current gardener and has been for many years. How many years, Adam?
12 and a half.
12 and a half years, so there you go. Yeah, and it's what you're seeing today is pretty well Adam's hard work. So let's have a quick look at the moat. This is why it's called Moat House. One side, and that's the other side going over the bridge. And it's all looking pretty good at the moment. We've had our problems, haven't we, Adam?
So, okay, we've had our problems. We've got too much blanket weed is the main problem with duckweed. We dye the water to stop the UV light increasing the growth, but it's a nitrate problem which feeds it. So if anybody else has this problem, please get in touch. We'd love to know.
Yeah, I think
but we're on top of it at the moment.
We certainly are, and it's this is where Adam puts, what would you say, 20% of your day's work over average? So it's looking really good at the moment, and it doesn't at this time of year normally look this good because everything is growing in the garden and everything in the moat is growing, so there lies our problem. I'm going to stop here just a minute and we'll walk down closer to the house. Okay, back again, here we are. This is the coach house we mentioned earlier. So that and the two lodges and the bridge were built in 1851. Bridge came from Colebrookdale and was shipped down the Severn and brought here on horse and cart, presumably. We want to just walk down here and show you this border.
This is a lovely border of Rosanna geraniums, which won Chelsea Flower of the Year 2 years ago.
Oh, right.
It was last year.
That's not us, you understand.
So that looks nice when it's out.
Now, this border is come on really well. It's probably a bit too busy, if anything. But we've got in there, what have we got in there, Adam? Box.
Lobelia, box, those beautiful headers. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So it's made a really nice splash of colour. And we have to apologise at this point in time.
Yes, lack of colour. Nothing border-wise is going to go in for another 3 weeks till the frosts have passed and everything's open.
Yeah, so as you can see from the middle there, that's normally a real flash of colour, but they'll be going in a few weeks' time. Okay, we'll move on again. Stop now. Hi, here we are back again. Quick look at the barn, which is 400 or 500. What sort of date is it, Adam?
Mid-16th century. 1651.
The 17th century.
Let's go with that. That's even better.
Beautiful old building, and all of this is protected, so you can't mess around with it. But it is lovely, and inside it's very much like a cathedral, an agricultural cathedral. But something you for another day, perhaps.
Yeah.
A little bit of work in progress, Adam. Yeah.
Maracas border. Yeah. It's coming on, but there's a lot of acidity in the border, hence the rhododendron isn't enjoying it. The irises love it, but work in progress. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're doing well.
We're getting there.
Yeah. So just walking down here, the tree you saw earlier, you'll hear various bird sounds in the background, but we've got a wealth of wildlife around the moat, encouraged by the water, I guess, a lot of it, and what's going on. But that's a Scots pine. It's the second highest tree in the garden, and is home to a pair of ravens who get very upset when you're out in the garden making lots of noise, but they got a very impressive nest up the top there. And we have buzzards and we have kingfisher, so much wildlife, it's wonderful. The highest tree might as well mention it while we're here, is the Wellingtonia, which is there. And I don't know its height. Okay, we'll cut there. Back again, just looking at this stretch of grass. This is a big area of grass where we tend to have family fun with the grandchildren, play football and what have you. If I go around the circle, you can see, without making you too sick, there's the barn again. And that's where we came through earlier, and coach house on this side. What we've tried to do here is create rooms. So different sections of the garden are different and interesting. So this border here, Adam, that I'm showing you with the red robin at the back, is how old?
It was 3 years old, still evolving. It was just a slope of grass, so there was nothing foundation-wise that was any good, and we've had to start from the very bottom, build it up. But it's working. We've got formal shapes.
Yeah.
We've got different textures, different colours throughout the year.
We keep plonking the odd plant in, don't we?
No, we don't plonk.
Oh,
we strategically place the plants. We don't plonk.
Very good.
And of course, when you come to the steps in the middle, which we built, Chris and me, 3 years ago, we want some sort of focal point in the middle, be it a gate or a pergola. Anybody has any ideas, that would be lovely.
Yeah, it's true, because at the moment the red robin's taking over, so something there we haven't quite decided yet that just leads you into the next room, which gives me my cue. I'll stop here and we'll be through that gap. Right, here we go, up the steps and into this little room here, which was planted, all of this was planted by Sir Ian Yeaman, whose family lived at Moat House for a long time, 2 generations. And Sir Ian's son, who's now in his 90s, came and visited and told us all about this, which was interesting. This was planted as a nut walk. All those that you see at the backdrop there are hazelnuts, produce loads of nuts, and these 2 are walnuts, which produce massive amounts of nuts, but sadly the only person that gets them is the squirrel, much to my annoyance. Got 2 lovely acers that are fully out. The leaves are there and lovely colour, and the walnut is still got a fair way to go, but getting there, bearing in mind it's only April. I'll just walk across here and you'll get a bit of a shaky picture, but that border and that border over there, Adam's
They're 2
created.
well-established borders, aren't they?
Yeah, they've been here a long time, but they've taken on a new look.
Yeah.
With some cruelty, taking stuff out which was overpowering, and some new planting. Okay, you might see lurking in that border a stone young lady, scantily clad, a statue of, I don't know who it is, but a statue of somebody. Okay, I'll stop here.
Hello everybody, Chris has left me to do the garden tour on my own, so I shall give you a personal tour going through our yew hedge. Here we go. So the yew hedge is about 150 years old, probably a bit more I should think. Well established, beautiful, beautiful. Suffers slightly in the drought, nothing we can't handle. Coming through to the formal lawn, here we are. I'll give you the panoramic view. The flag doing really well. Shapes, colours, textures. We tick all the boxes here. So this over here was the old rose garden. This we pulled up 2 years ago to replace with a pergola, some furniture. I mean, it works so much better like that. So much better. The roses struggled. There was just too much disease going through them. Never really could get a grip on it. Here's our flowering cherry tree. She looks beautiful. About 4 weeks ago. Looks like a dream. To the end of the lawn, the formal bushes, the box, the laurel, the privet, the mahonia tucked in at the back there. Obviously we had roses either border there and there. They've gone, replaced with hydrangeas. Need a bit more lavender in the garden, I think. We've got a small lavender border over there. If you can see, it's not out yet, it's a bit early. The pièce de résistance is the wisteria. There it is. Sort of just started to fade over with the flowers. Still there, starting to drop, but beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'll pause it there and we'll go through to the Italian garden. Welcome back. Here we go into the Italian garden. Follow me. Door open. Here we go. Through here. Beautiful wall hydrangea there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The hostas in full tilt. Pyrocanthus against the wall. I don't know if you can see that. Two lovely pyrocanthus. The trellis we just thinned out. It got too much. Passion flower, clematis. It just got too much, too overpowering. So we've thinned it out. Got a bit more light in here, and everything's a bit more grateful. That is our Italian garden. Okay, now just along here there should be a little mummy duck. If she's still there, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to disturb her too much. You see her? There she is, sat on her eggs, bless her. Right, okay, that's the Italian garden. I'll cut there. Hello everybody, welcome back. We come back down to the front of the house here. And I'm going to give you the side tour down here through this little border. And I'll give you a bit more of a description on the moat. About a quarter of a mile of oh, here we go. Chris's mum's prickly holly. This lovely shaped yew, gorgeous, gorgeous. We've got a little bit of French lavender just tucked away down here. There she is. The honeysuckle is just such a beautiful, heavy, scented. It is gorgeous. It really is. There's Chris over there. Right, here we go. So I'm going to give you the tour down the back path here. Talk a little bit more about the moat as we go. About a quarter of a mile stretch of water. Average about 2 meters deep. Oh, there's Adam, high five. Nope. Here we go. What we've got is 2 aeration filters at the front to try and put a bit more oxygen into the water and make the water a better quality. Here we go. So we're going through the back path here, follows the moat all the way around, a little more head. Here we go. And it'll take us through to Monkey Island. There we go. Thinned a bit more out here, get a bit more light coming in under the yew. Nice seating area. And there is our island, Monkey Island. A little bit overgrown at the moment. We'll get on top of that in the next couple of weeks. Brings us to the back of the nut walk. Here we go. Yeah. There's a mummy duck down here nesting somewhere. Won't disturb her too much. Obviously the moat goes all the way around. And there it is. You can see it, the reeds popping up over there. These lovely bluebells, look at this. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Got some nice irises running along the side of the bank here. And the kingfisher whips up and down here, making his lovely screeching noise. Right, I'll end it there and we'll try the next one.
Okay, so I'm back now, and there's Adam. So my apologies for that, but somebody called and I had to go. So Adam stood into the breach and did an excellent job, I'm sure. But thanks, Adam, for the chat, and it was a pleasure to do this, actually. We enjoyed walking around. So from Sue, Rose and myself, Chris, we hope you all keep safe in these troubled and difficult times. And we look forward to welcoming you here one day for one of our open events.
Yes.
Okay.
Stay safe, everybody.
Stay safe, yeah. Cheers, bye.